Here we are on day 5 of our 5-day challenge. I really have absolutely loved it. It's been a fantastic process to go through with you. Thank you so much for those of you who joined me last night on the talk that I did on weight loss and just my thoughts around that, and just challenging the way that your mindset is. So if you have missed any of the videos and you haven't been able, you've been, this week's got in the way and you need to watch the replays, then go to the guides tab. So that is, you'll find that either on desktop or on your phone, you'll find that, and then I've pinned all of the videos into that guides tab. So you'll be able to, and they're clearly labeled. So if you need a binge watch over the weekend, then absolutely do that. So today we are talking about sustaining snacks or satisfying snacks, and how to make the good habits stick. So as per usual, I have got a list here of things that I want to share with you. What I am going to do is put all the, the tips that I've shared with you. You can see why it should have been 5 days of, to kickstart healthy habits, because I've shared way more than 5 tips. So I'm going to put it into a PDF and then I'll email that out to you. So that'll be next week at some stage. So when we're talking about healthy snacking ideas, have in mind what we've talked about earlier on about the different food combinations, the different food groups, having protein, having some fruit or veggies, and having some healthy fats. And, if there's snacking is your slow release carbs. Snacking is a little bit different because it's harder to get all those food groups in with a small snack. But I'm just going to give you some ideas, and these are the ones that I snack on, all the time. So hard-boiled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs are a fantastic snack, and we always forget about them. So salt and pepper, brilliant. An unripe banana and nut butter. Nut butter, peanut butter, any sort of nut butter is an absolute fantastic addition to a snack. So I have like a unripe, the banana, the better, because it's a lower sugar content. And I just slice it down the middle when I put my peanut butter in the middle. I love it. Same with, because that's your protein, and then you've got, bananas have got a really high nutritional value. Also great with celery, peanut butter with celery, or apples. Have you ever tried tell me, comment in the comments box below. Have you ever tried apple and peanut butter, or a nut butter, slices with the peanut butter spread over it? It is just beautiful. It's you've got your protein, you've got your healthy fats, you've got your fiber, you've got the crunch of the apple. It's just divine. So please tell me, have you ever tried that? And if not, I want you to promise me that you're going to give it a go. Greek yogurt with nuts and berries is a really good one, just an unsweetened Greek yogurt. Often I might have that after lunch, or sometimes after dinner if I'm feeling like I want something extra and healthy. So just seeing the comments, great that you have the apple and peanut butter. Just make sure nuts are a great snack, but they are calorie dense. Okay, so just make sure you're not having too many. The kind of a proportion is about 30 grams a day. Give me hearts and thumbs up if you are enjoying what I'm sharing with you. Hummus and seedy crackers or veggie sticks. You got guacamole and corn chips, really, or even just mashed avocado. Cottage cheese is a great form of protein. So on grainy crackers, or you can have it on veggie sticks, like celery or carrots. Edamame beans in shells. So then you just chuck them in the microwave with a little bit of oil, salt and pepper. Yum. Garlic, chili, tuna, little canned tuna with mashed avocado, lemon and salt and pepper. We've talked about that before for a lunch idea. You've got even just peanut butter and grainy crackers is so delicious. beef jerky, really good. Cheese and crackers, dark chocolate almonds. I don't actually know the brand, but they've got the dark chocolate with raspberry coated. Edamame beans in shells, you just find them at the supermarket in the frozen section. And Mama Sans is a common brand. They are produced in China, but I can't find anywhere else in another country where to get them from. So, or a smoothie, but just make sure it's not all filled with fruit. You can see banana, berries, and then like Greek yogurt, and put some nuts or some chia seeds or some LSA and some protein yogurt, and some coconut water or some milk, and just making sure avocado and spinach, and just making sure you're getting all those different food groups in there. That's what's really, really key. Okay, I've got to the end of my list that I have got on here. So does that tell me what your favorite snack idea is from that list? Just remember, I will send all of these out as an extra PDF so that you've got everything that we've covered off this week, because I realised that I have gone through a lot. So in terms of making the healthy habits stick, we can start all of the above. We can start something. Cheese and crackers, I know cheese and crackers are just so addictive. Hard-boiled egg, yep. So it's so easy to start something, but the difficulty is, like, you can start this over the 5 days, but the difficulty is keeping it going, because it's new and exciting, but then it becomes, probably might become a bit of a drag, or it's not something that you find easy to do on your own. And so I just want to share some tips with you on how to keep the healthy habits. So you need to be ready. Obviously you are ready because you are in this group and you came into this challenge. So you've decided that you want to make that change, but you need to be ready and committed to make the change. Always think about your why. Why do you want to make these changes? What will it mean? Like, will it mean that you might, you want more energy so that you can, play with the kids? Or is it that you want more spring in your step because you want to go away tramping on a weekend with friends or the family? If you really nail down your why, when it gets hard and you are faced with making a choice of, this or that, keep coming back to your why, then you're going to be thinking, this is why I'm doing it. And it helps you push through. So knowing your why is really, really key. Slow and steady wins the race. We always know that is really important. So I've talked about it this week, is just start small, start achievable, and then just start adding in other things as you go. So like, for example, if you want to go running, you're not going to go and start running for half an hour. You'll start with 5 minutes. Or you'll start with walking, and then you might go walk, run, and then you might go 5-minute run, and then you go 10 minutes. It's all really, really gradual. Be prepared for setbacks and be realistic. Don't set yourself to run a 10K run in 2 months' time, if you're not a runner. So be really realistic and know that you are going to have setbacks, because that's just human nature. But it's picking yourself back up and getting back to where you were that is really, really important. This is a good one. Finding the joy in what you're doing. It's really, like if you haven't enjoyed the lemon and water, but you're just doing it because I've said that it's really good for your health. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it. If you don't enjoy green smoothies, don't eat them. If you don't enjoy the muesli and you're just eating it because you feel you should, I would rather that you eat something and do something exercise-wise that you really enjoy, because there's too many shoulds in life. We have too many things where we go, we should be doing that, especially as mums, if you've got kids. And just find the joy and make that barrier easier so that you're not having to get over that barrier to actually take the action. Does that make sense? And then the last one that I wanted to share with you was have accountability to yourself, but also have accountability either to a buddy or to a group. So having accountability to yourself is like you really truly respect yourself. Because if a friend asked you to meet them at the gym and, you know, go and do a workout, you wouldn't not show up for them because you don't want to let them down. But actually, you would let yourself down. But we are number one. We are the most important. Because if we can't show up for ourselves, then we can't be our best for our friends and our family. Okay, so have true accountability to yourself, and unless something really big gets in the way, then just make sure that you follow through with what what you say that you're gonna do to yourself. But then it's also really important to have a buddy and then or an accountability group, because that is helping that inspiration and that motivation that we've been talking about this week with the group medicine and the Wicked Healthy Tribe. So if you haven't heard of a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear, it's a really, really good book. So I recommend, you know, getting the audio or listening to the book. It's about simple steps in creating healthy habits. So that brings me on to that, you know, this is our final day. And I just want to ask you now, you've got a decision to make. Whether you are, you know, you've learned so much during the week and you feel that you've got that really good groundwork and you're ready to go on your own. Or if you feel like you still need that support and that community and the camaraderie, then I would love to invite you into the Wicked Healthy Tribe and join us, which is my online membership, my health and wellbeing membership. I put it together for women to support each other. It's all about healthy recipes. It's going to take away that confusion. It's going to take away the overwhelm. You're going to be more organized. You're going to eat healthier, but you're going to be supported and nurtured amongst a group of like-minded women who are all on the same journey as you. So I just want to ask you, maybe, did you spend, like, not buy a coffee this week? Because that's actually, the cost of the membership is about 1.5 coffees per week. And hopefully I've shown you that you actually can reduce that coffee intake. Or I might have shown you that you can up your veggies and use less protein forms. You know, there's so many different ways that we can look at it to make it valuable and to fit into our lifestyle. So, well, I would absolutely love to, you know, to welcome you into the tribe if you feel that that is the right next step for you. I'll put the link in the comments box below. The link is, but it's wickedwellbeing.com/WHT. And there's 3 different ways that you can join. There's a monthly, or there's a 3-monthly, or there's an annual. And with the annual, you get $150 health pack, which is a something to crow about goodie food pack worth $30. You get a copy of my Healthy Lunchbox Love, a hard copy cookbook, which I will send both of those to you, and then you get a 30-minute one-on-one with me so that we can talk about what your goals are and what your challenges are, and then create a plan for you moving forward. So I just want to say thank you so much for joining me on this week. It's been amazing. We've got 2 other events coming up. On Sunday night, I'm going to do a online tour through the membership site. So if you're wondering, you know, what is it actually like to be a member and what do I get, then join me for that. That's on Sunday at 8 p.m. And I'll take you behind the scenes of inside the membership. And then next Wednesday, I'm going to do a Q&A, a live Q&A to just answer any questions. Because the doors, the last chance that you can join the membership is on Thursday at midnight. So that's it. I will be popping in and out over the next few days. And if you've got any other questions, then please ask. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope that you have got, a lot out of this 5 days. Okay, take care.